morning, Americans. It's another beautiful day. Laying here again with my beautiful wife. God has woke us up and give us another beautiful day on this earth. I had a dream last night, or a vision, if you will. And the philosophy in me and my ability to figure my dreams and why I have such dreams came to me. And it all comes down to one thing: moral courage and accountability. Now let's talk about moral courage. Moral courage is where you do what's right no matter the consequences. That's why I see it. Do what's right no matter the consequences. Accountability is where you hold yourself and admit that you've done something wrong and that you need to be held accountable. That's not going on in this country. Neither one of them are. Now I'm going to tell you, let's talk about moral courage. If I was a business person, and these places that all these riots are going on, and some of them protesters, I don't give a damn if you're black, white, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, South Korean, North Korean, Canadian, European. I don't care what race you are. Iraq, Iran, Turkey, Yemen, Africa. I don't care what race you are. It don't matter to me. Mexican, you just name it. But if you come to my business because you pissed off with something else and I ain't done nothing to you, and I shoot you and kill you, I've done what I thought was morally right. And yeah, I'd have to face the consequences, and hopefully a jury would rule in my favor. Because these people doing these damn riots and stuff like that, it's done been proven, folks, if you watch the right news and the right videos, that most of the ones that are doing the wrong, they all got criminal histories. Kyle Rittenhouse shot, killed 2, wounded 1, because they was after him and shooting at him, and he's in jail for doing it. But when the report came out, they all were convicted felons. Convicted felons, folks. The one was shooting at him with a pistol, and you ain't even supposed to possess a pistol or weapon of any kind if you're a felon. This world worries too much about being politically correct. Our government worries too much about being politically correct to have the moral courage to do what's right. And sometimes it means taking a lie to show somebody that you will, to stop the bullshit that's going on. The old Kyle Rittenhouse, he'll probably get out of that if he's got a good lawyer. But I'm telling you, if Jeff and Tina Burris own a business, and you came to destroy our business, they probably find you standing at the front door. And that's the way all red-blooded Americans need to be, that have wrote or worked so hard all their lives and build a business that their livelihood depends upon, and somebody that's pissed off because they thought they've been wrong. Like I said, I don't care what race you are, even white people. I don't care. If you come to destroy that business, you're to be held accountable and face whatever consequences you get, be it jail or death. It don't matter. Even our president, I don't care if he was a Democratic, Republican, or Independent, ought to do something to stop these riots. And some things have been done They talking about now charging these riders with trying to overthrow the government, and it's a felony. And when it's convicted of it, you're a convicted felon. You lose your rights, people. You lose your right to vote. You lose your rights to own a weapon, and you can't get a damn job. Except maybe flipping hamburgers. And some of these rioters are throwing their lives away to ride in a belief and becoming violent. I read a story yesterday about a legal accountant that was charged with rioting and being the ringleader and all that stuff. He was charged with a felony. If they find him guilty, he loses his right to vote and right to own a weapon, and all kind of rights go with it. Our president needs to put an end to this. Moral courage. Do what's right, regardless of the consequences. Now, like I said before, if I owned a business, if somebody comes to tear it up and burn it down and hurt me and my wife, I'm going to do like I feel like I need to do to protect my business and myself. And if I go to jail, prison, or whatever, so be it. I had the balls and the moral courage to protect my business, myself, and my wife. And if a jury decides to put me in prison, so be it. So be it. Moral courage. The courage to do what is right, regardless of the consequences. Think about that moral courage. Now, I know the left can flip that and say, well, we got the moral courage to protest and burn people down because we being wrong with this, that, and another. Horseshit. Horseshit. You folks out there talking that shit are the minority. There ain't enough of you in this United States to worry about ever doing anything other than what you're doing. And you're going to pay the price in the end. You're just going to go to jail or somebody's going to kill you, so keep it up. If you've noticed, there ain't just a few places in the United States that's going on. There's some states in this United States that wouldn't tolerate it, wouldn't put up with it, and the people wouldn't put up with it, and they'd put a stop to it. And some of them would go to jail, and the rest of the United States think there's a bunch of redneck hoodlums. Well, so be it. So be it. They have the moral courage to do what's right. So think about that. I'll leave you with those words today. Think about it. Redneck patriot veteran and his views. I may be right and I may be wrong. Your decision. I'm just telling you the way I feel and what I do. Today's Monday, October 5th. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. And please, please vote Trump 2020. Peace out, brothers.